it's Jessica, and today's video is about the gender of my baby. If you don't know, I am pregnant here in Korea. My husband and I recently got married last year in October and are currently about 5.5 months along in the process of making a little one. But this video is about, like I said, the gender of our child. The way that I thought it would be fun to make this video is to first do some old wives' tales and see how accurate the tests are, and at the end I will say the total results of what the old wives' tales say for boy and then for girl, and then I'll say the actual gender of our child. Be like, so you can see the differences. Is it really true what the old wives say? Who knows? If you don't know, old wives tales about gender are just kind of like myths, I guess, or stereotypes about how you look or how you act during pregnancy that says that you are having a boy or you're having a girl. So I picked 10 old wives' tales about gender, and I wrote them down, so if that's why I have a notebook here and I might be looking down quite often. So let's get to it. Okay, number 1, the first test is sweet versus salty cravings. So for this, it says if you are craving sweet foods during pregnancy, if you really want to eat a lot of sweet food, then that means that you're gonna have a girl. But if you want more salty foods, more savory foods, then you'll be having a boy. So in this test, it's really easy for me to say the results. Since the very beginning, I've been craving lots of salty, savory foods. Only recently have I started to crave sweet foods, and that's just because the weather here has been getting hot. So from the beginning of pregnancy until maybe the past week or so, I've been wanting salty foods. So I'm gonna go ahead and say that this test is 1 point for the boy team. I will try to keep track at the bottom, the points here. So let's see how that goes. So let's go off to number 2. Okay, so test number 2 is the garlic test. So for this test, if you are able to eat a lot of garlic but don't have that garlic smell, like the strong garlic smell, it says that you should be having a girl. But if you eat a lot of garlic and like your breath smells really strongly or your body odor is strong, then that means you're gonna have a boy. So for this test, I actually have been eating a lot of garlic during this pregnancy. It's so delicious right now. I don't know what happened. But I do not have any kind of smell from eating the garlic. So I'm gonna say that that is 1 point for the girls. So let's go on to number 3. So number 3, hi Gertrude. Number 3 is morning sickness. So if you don't know, morning sickness is basically just all day sickness. Is like you feel nausea, like you're going to throw up. It can happen just at the morning time, just during the day, or during night, or throughout the whole day. So it's really different for each person. For me, I just had it during all day, but I have not had it since the first trimester finished. So for this test, it says if you continue to have strong morning sickness throughout your pregnancy after the first trimester, so after the first 12 weeks, the first 3 months, 3 months is finished, then that means you will be having a girl. But if it becomes more weak after the first trimester and it kind of just goes away, then that's a boy. that means you're gonna have a boy. So for this test, like I said, I haven't really had any morning sickness since the first trimester, so that would be a point for the boy side. So that's that. Let's go ahead and go to number 4. So number 4, oh, Gertrude. You see her little ears? Anyways, number 4 is the pregnancy glow or no. So that means during pregnancy, does your skin become really clear and hydrated and you look very beautiful, more than usual, and your hair looks shiny and your nails are strong, that kind of thing. For this, it says if you have the pregnancy glow, so you do look more beautiful during pregnancy, that means that you will be having a boy. But if you start to have skin breaking out or dry skin or just like look a little sick, then that means you are having a girl. The theory is that the girl is taking the beauty from the mom, so then she will be born beautiful, but the mom will be looking not that good during pregnancy. For this one, I think for me, I kind of go between both of them. Sometimes, majority of the time, I do have a glow, but like right now, you might not notice, but I do have quite a bit of some redness and some pimples a little bit, especially here. So I'm gonna say for this one, it's kind of a tie, so I'll go ahead and put point for boy and for girl, because like I said, it kind of just goes back and forth a little bit. But yeah, so that's for number 4. It's kind of a tie, boy and girl points, 1 point, I don't know. So let's go ahead and go to number 5. Okay, for number 5, it is moody versus mellow. So this means, are you more sensitive is a nice way to say it during pregnancy? Are you is it easier for you to get upset? Do you cry more often? Do you get angry more easily? Do you just have like a roller coaster of emotions? Or do you have more of a calm, just normal like emotional state? So it says if you are moody, which means kind of the roller coaster of emotions, that is a girl. And if you are more mellow and just no change in your emotions, really more than normal, then that is a boy. For me, I have to be honest, I do think I have been moody, unfortunately for my husband, Gio. He has had to deal with that. I've cried multiple times over the smallest of things, or gotten frustrated over the smallest of things. So I'm definitely gonna have to say I've been moody. Not crazily, but like definitely not my normal emotional state. And so that means that would be 1 point for the girls. So that's done for number 5. Number 6, let's go to it. Okay, so for number 6, this is called the eye test. For this test, you have to look at a mirror for about a minute, and then if your pupils, the black part of your eyes, dilate, get bigger, then that means that you will be having a boy. So for this test, I will have to go into the bathroom and I'll quickly look into the mirror and record that. Fast forward it for you so you don't have to watch me stare at myself for a minute, and then we'll see what happens. So let's get to it. Okay, so I think this is the angle we're gonna go for here. Don't mind the dirty mirror, but let's go ahead and take these glasses off and see what happens. Okay, so it is now 20. Let's go. Okay, so that was definitely a strange test, I think. But my pupils did not dilate. They did not get bigger or smaller. They just stayed the same. And so that means that that was for 1 point towards the girl option. And here's Kimchi, and then there's Gertrude. Don't know what's happening. So let's go ahead to number 7. 7 is carrying high versus carrying low. So this means, is the baby more higher up in the belly or more lower in the belly? If it is high, then that means it's a girl. If it's low, then it's a boy. I'm pretty sure that I'm carrying low right now, because she's just putting so much pressure on my bladder. I can go ahead and show you what it's looking like right now, but I'm gonna have to say that this is probably 1 point for the boys. So let's go ahead and see what we got going on today. Dun, dun, dun. So definitely gonna have to say she's down here, so definitely carrying low. So yeah, so 1 point for the boys. And then for test number 8, I need my lovely husband's help with this one.
Here I am.
Test number 8 is the ring test. So for this test, you take your wedding ring and a string. So I just have a shoelace. And then it'll be fine. And then I lay down, and someone, my husband Jiho, will hold it without moving his hand. Like, just keep his hand still. And then if it goes in a circle above my belly, that means that it is a girl. But if it goes in side to side or up and down, that means a boy. So this test, I'm curious to see what's gonna happen. So let's get to it. Okay, so this is my belly. This is my wedding ring. Just hold. Yeah. Okay, so let's see. Wait until it stops for a second. Yep. So you're gonna have to tell me if it goes in a circle. Okay, let's go. Is it sideways? It looks sideways for me. Okay, so it's saying sideways. So sideways again means a boy. So another boy point here. Okay, so for number 9, this test is called heart rate test. So for this, it goes off of the heart rate found on the ultrasound of the baby. It says that if the heart rate is higher than 140 beats per minute, then that means it's a girl. But if it is lower than 140 beats a minute, then it's a boy. So I looked at the information that I have from first ultrasound and the most recent ultrasound. First ultrasound, the heartbeat was 165, and then the most recent ultrasound was 159. One moment. Sorry about that. The cat, Gertrude, wanted to come inside, so I had to quickly open that door. But what was it I was saying? Yeah, the most recent heartbeat was 159. So both of those, the first and the most recent, were both higher than 140. So that means that it's another point for the girls. And last, number 10, the Chinese gender chart. So for this, you have to find the age that the mother was when she conceived, when the baby was made, and then the month that the baby was made. And then you go and meet in the middle, and then on the chart it will say it's a boy or a girl. So for that, I'll have to do a little voiceover. So let's go ahead and look at the chart. Okay, so this is what the chart is looking like. So my age at conception is currently still the same. 26. I'm 26, I believe. And the month of conception was November. So let's go. 26 November. It says female. So that's 1 point for the girls. Okay, so that was 10 old wives' tale tests for gender, and the end results are 5 points for boys and 6 points for girl. So let's do a drum roll for the real results of the gender. We're gonna have a What? Take it! We're gonna have a beautiful princess daughter. We're gonna have a daughter. And so, in the end, this did say more likely to have a girl than a boy. But it was very close. So I'm not sure how true these are for reality. But yeah, so we're gonna have a beautiful daughter, and we haven't picked the name yet, but again, the nickname right now is JJ.
Jiho Jr.
No.
Jessica Jr.
No. But yeah, that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. It was a little crazy, but I thought it would be fun to just share with you guys in this way. So please have a safe, happy, and healthy day. Bye-bye.
Bye.